Top 10 criminals destined to be caught. Being a criminal is already a dumb choice to make in life, especially if you consider it your career. Some people choose to be a criminal to survive in this harsh life by stealing money or food. Others choose to be criminals for very amusing reasons. We have compiled a list of the dumbest criminals of all time. Number 10. The man who logged onto Facebook while robbing an internet cafe. Some thieves went into an internet cafe pretending to be customers. They even used one of the cafe computers. After being there for some time, they pulled their guns out to rob the shop. But during their heist, one of the robbers checked their Facebook and left it open on the computer they used. It wasn't long until police found the robbers in their home and arrested them. Number 9. Teen arrested for trying to rob a sex shop. Cody Connor, 17, went into a sex shop and attempted armed robbery. He claimed he needed the money to help his grandparents pay their bills. After a clerk had heard his story, she offered him a job and handed him an application. The teen considered the option and filled out the form with all of his real information on it and turned it into the store. Once the police arrived, they had everything they needed to arrest the boy. Number 8. Man tried to rob bank but was convinced to take a loan instead. Mark Smith, a 59-year-old man, went into a California bank to steal $2,000. He argued that if his demands were not met, then he would bomb the building. The manager on duty at the time convinced him to fill out paperwork for a loan and take the money that way, and Mark complied. After filling out all his loan paperwork, police had all they needed to make the arrest. Number 7. Car thief suspects ask for a ride from an undercover agent. A parked Acura Integra was reported stolen near the Bush Park. An officer saw a man driving the car and stop at Owen Street. About a half an hour later, the suspect walked up to an undercover policeman and asked him for a ride. They gave him a ride to jail, where he was charged with criminal trespass and unauthorized use of a vehicle. Number 6. Painted faces lead to their arrest. 2 men attempted to break into Carroll Apartments. When the caller described the 2 men, he said that they had painted on their faces with permanent black markers. This mistake made it easy for the 2 suspects to be identified. Matthew McNally, 23, and Joey Miller, 20, were charged with second-degree burglary. Number 5. Woman boasts of her stealing in a YouTube video. Hannah Sabata kept a very active YouTube account. After stealing a silver Pontiac Grand Am and robbing a bank with a gun, she bragged about it on her YouTube channel. She said that with the $6,256 she had stolen, she would pay off her college loans and go shopping. But before she could even spend $1, she was caught and her dreams were crushed. Number 4. Man was caught for not bringing a bag for a bank robbery. Joseph Allen went to a PNC bank with a written note demanding cash from the teller. The note contained the instructions to put the cash in a bag, but the teller informed him that she didn't have a bag. Empty-handed, Allen left on his bicycle. Number 3. Man attempted to rob store with a Sony PlayStation remote control. Cameron Pittman, 20, walked into the Sun Food convenience store, planning to rob it. He flashed a remote control, using it to make people believe it was a gun, so he could get the money he wanted. But during his heist, a police officer came into the store and caught the boy. He was also suspected to have been involved with a similar robbery at a Subway. Number 2. Man uses macaroni box to rob a bank. Mark Anthony Carpenter, 44, went into a bank and tried to terrify people with a box of macaroni. He claimed it was a bomb. Fearlessly, tellers refused to give him any money, and he soon fled from the bank. The Mocksville police arrived and was able to identify and catch him on foot. Number 1. Robbers break into prison to steal a plasma TV. When committing a crime as dumb as this one, it's obvious that these robbers would come in at number 1 of the dumbest criminals that were destined to be caught. In New Zealand, robbers broke into a prison to steal a plasma television set. During their robbery, they were caught and arrested. It's unsure whether or not they went to the same prison they stole from, but they were definitely incarcerated. As usual, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this clip, be sure to like it and leave a comment. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button to see more awesome Top 10 clips. We come out with Top 10 videos just for you every week. You can also now follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and other social media platforms. Check out the links in the description.